up?
What's up, bro?
What's up? Whew. Welcome to the Ice Roll Podcast, baby. Episode 2. Got my boy Gentry to my right. Got my boy David to my left.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
And today we're just gonna see what we can talk about, see what we can vibe about, and see what we can have a good time with. We're low-key going into this with no plans or anything.
I don't see a problem with that at all, man.
Bro,
no plan at all. No plan.
Literally no plan. We've been discussing this podcast for a bit now, and we're in Orlando right now. Shout out Reunion Resort for having us.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
they copped us the crib and all that for the pod. You know, big
Good job.
sponsor. Hey, just kidding. Hey, just kidding. But Reunion, if you're trying to sponsor us, hey, hit me in the email.
Hey, hit our line, bro. For
Hit
sure.
our line. There's definitely a line they can hit. And
man. You got the DMs. Come on.
yeah,
They're
come on.
open, bro. They're literally
Hey,
open.
Come on, Reunion. Hit us up. So, yeah, pretty much just going into this, seeing what's up. Seeing what's up with that guy.
What's up with this man? That was the question of everything, bro.
That's
to be honest.
You never gargled water before?
Not on a podcast, buddy.
Not on the podcast. If you want to, I guess.
How many podcasts have you
It is the
done?
Ice Roll Podcast.
Dude, this guy's been on a lot of podcasts,
I wasn't
okay?
talking to him.
What?
What is this, the 4th pod?
What, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, my pod? Yeah, the 4th pod. Because
Yeah.
I had the one with Noah, the second one by myself, and then the third one with just my cousin.
Okay,
So
yeah.
the 4th one will be a little bit of a mix of like everything.
Okay. Yeah,
Hopefully.
this is, we're throwing him into a whole new podcast environment because,
He's on his little sports podcast.
Yeah, hey man,
Hey,
off the
hey.
sports podcast,
Hey,
but
hey.
it's just definitely a little different for me because I always have like planned segments out. I literally record them at different times.
Yeah.
And I put it all into one thing, and it is a podcast, yes, but it's not a traditional podcast like this, which is just you set up a mic,
Yeah.
and record.
Yeah.
I don't ever do that.
Yeah.
I don't just go for 40 minutes at a time.
For sure.
I plan myself out. I find talking points I want to talk about.
For sure.
And I discuss it and just see what happens if people like it.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a little different. I'm liking it. So
Yeah,
far. It's
yeah.
a vibe.
It's cool. So, dude, fucking let's go. We're right into it, bro, already. Shout out the Purg Podcast.
Hey, thank you.
Purg Podcast, Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube,
Yes,
wherever
sir.
you find a damn podcast. You can find the Purg Pod.
Hit it up.
Anything sports, PGA. You tell them, bro.
Hey,
you
hey,
tell them.
hey, thank you for the little intro. For sure. So, the Purg Podcast, that is my sports podcast. It is something to get me into the sports area of field and to just get it going. I mean, I want to be a sports writer, so it's just a perfect avenue for me to dip my toe into the sports industry.
For sure.
And so it's been out for about like a month and a half now, and I'm just going with the flow. It's on Apple Podcasts, I should say, Spotify and YouTube. I just talk about sports here with a couple friends. He'll be on the next episode talking about golf.
Hey.
I do talk about PGA Tour, live golf.
Yeah,
we'll be discussing,
live
obviously.
discussion is coming soon.
But definitely PGA Tour, NFL, NBA, and I want to try and get a little hockey in there too. I'm just gonna try and get some sports.
Okay,
I'm trying
okay.
to push more sports into there, but those are definitely my main couple sports.
Of
And
course.
I'll throw a few things in there. Like in episode 2, I posed the question, what makes a sport a sport?
What makes it sport?
So yeah, but just stay tuned. And episode 4 will be coming out really shortly.
No, I like that a lot. I like that a lot how it's like not only like covering like I don't know if you want to say like sports news some of the
It
time,
definitely is sports news, but it like whatever's going on, like a trade may have happened, or like
Yeah.
a player got signed, whatever if someone wins, like whatever, like the Open Championship, Cameron Smith just won, like that's big. I'm going to talk about it. But like with the news, I'm able to share my opinion, and that's what that's about to me. I want to be able to share my opinion. I'm not just reporting, Baker Mayfield got traded to the Panthers. I'm saying Baker Mayfield got traded to the Panthers, and here's why it's bad.
Okay.
And I give you the reasons why I believe it's bad or something.
Okay.
Just an example.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
That's why it differs than normal, just like ESPN's like Sports Center. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to give my opinion, sort of like a talk show, like a Colin Cowherd, or like Skip and Channel Undisputed. Some little Fox Sports stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's where I get my inspiration.
Beep, beep,
What is that?
beep,
What's your beep?
5-minute mark.
Oh wow. Okay. Hey, have a
Okay, we did it.
Thank you, Gentry. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, round of applause for Gentry in the 5-minute mark. All right. I just wanted to say, man, like, that's awesome. I like, so not only with the opinionated sports news, but also the fact that you're incorporating, like, because I think that, say there's like a slow week of sports news, you know, not much going on, right?
No.
And then it's like you could either start like doing shit about like the WNBA,
Yeah.
or I like that you're adding like what makes a sport, like that small segment. I feel like keep putting those small segments in, and then like when there's no sports news, like you can just make like a whole, like you were saying, like about the mindset episode or something, like what makes like a champion.
Yeah.
Like anything like that is like so cool to just have it all in one type of thing.
Absolutely.
I
That's
really
like that's what I'm trying to go for, something a little different. Because like there's millions of sports podcasts out there. Like everyone's trying to talk about sports. It's a great thing to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a very fun way to get your mind off of a lot of serious things in life. But I want to do something a little different and try to put like different things into sports rather than just talking about my opinion about it. And like that's great, and that's like the main aspect of the podcast.
Yeah.
But throwing in like little things like what makes a sport and what it takes to be like a champion and to win in sports, that's just something people aren't like talking about in mainstream sports media. So it's nice to try to implement that, maybe get some more viewers through that.
Yeah,
thinking.
For sure, because that's definitely huge, because if like the mainstream isn't hitting on it, then it's definitely like we need like independent, and like I'm all for obviously like independent shit, like, you know, we got the...
I know what you mean, bro.
Yeah.
Independent type shit.
Like independent, just like media always seems to just be better, because it's like, you know, less money flow to the words and all that.
It's all about money, though.
All that. So it's like, it's just great to get someone's real opinion. It really is.
Yeah. What you got
Come on, buddy. Get in here.
Say what you want to say. You know?
Okay.
The words fall out.
Oh, this podcast turned into karaoke time. Okay.
I want to see you be brave.
Sheesh.
It's Brave, bro, by Sarah Bareilles, bro.
Come on, man.
Don't even. But, alright. Man. So, yeah. Pod's going good.
I mean, I'm just showing up. I mean, I gotta get more consistent with it, but it's been tough, you know. Summer's always grinding with work,
for sure,
doing my thing. But you know, it's something I'm passionate about, and I know I want to get done, so I will get it done.
Yeah, definitely.
Just gotta tap in a little more.
For sure. How are you feeling about it, like during the school year?
Oh no, that won't be a problem to me, because I know that at least for me, and you could honestly speak on this. This is something I would love to talk about, perhaps, but. I feel like college, like people go in high school, they're like saying, "Oh, college is gonna be so much more harder. It's gonna be so much harder."
Yeah.
Because they have like it's gonna be a lot more time to study or whatever. But truly, I think that college can be a little bit easier if you manage your time correctly. Because you only go to class for a certain amount of time a week. You only meet twice a week for the class, right?
Yeah.
You go for an hour and a half, whatever.
Yeah.
So to speak, whatever.
Yeah.
You get your homework done. You study a little bit. You can absorb the knowledge. And you have time to go hang out with friends and do extracurricular activities. Not like in high school, it's basically going for 6 to 8 hours all day, 5 days a week, and then you have homework on top of that. So you can't do anything after that. But college, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And so you're able to manage your time a little better. So I feel like if I really want to do this sports podcast, I can implement time into my schedule to do that. And I'm already going to be pretty busy doing like the marching band and stuff and my fraternity. But I think that if I manage my time correctly, I will be able to have more time than I would as a high school student. So what do you think about that?
Yeah.
I know you're at Pineview, so that's a special case of that. Because I know Pineview gives a plenty of homework.
Round two about big gifted guy.
Oh yeah, hold on. Big Pineview guy, great.
Huge,
Love to see it.
Huge. Love him.
No, I really can't speak on that because I'm horrible at time management.
Really?
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at, buddy.
I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah. Big procrastinators are hard.
Yeah, but if you think about it, bro, if you do it earlier, then you won't have to do it later.
I think it's just something I have to work on. I think it's definitely something I'm gonna manage my time and fit it into my schedule to work on.
I think
So.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Really good one, but definitely
He'll fit it in somewhere.
But if that's like the thing that the teachers in high school are right about, if you don't get your time management right, you're like screwed in college.
Yeah.
You literally are just screwed because that's all you have to do. You have to time manage your stuff because you don't have your mommy and daddy waking you up to go to school.
Exactly, bro.
You
It's
know
tough.
what I mean? It's tough.
It's tough, bro. Like, and as someone who's bad at time management, also me as well, I can definitely say that I'm not the best with it, and I've definitely worked on it a lot recently. How would you feel if they maybe taught that in high school? Also, you.
Yeah.
Do you think that would have helped you at all?
Dude, for sure. I mean, I definitely just learned time management through all the shit I did. In high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you understand.
Yeah,
that.
he was telling like.
I was
bam,
just okay. I did marching band and golf in the same like time frame of the year, so they both
Same season.
Yeah.
Plus
And-
work.
Yeah, and I work. So
many
I'll just
times?
lay out the I'll lay out the week for you, pretty much.
Give him the weekly high school.
Monday through Thursday, I had golf practice. I had to
Okay.
go to school,
Yeah.
and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I had band practice. So Tuesdays and Thursdays were
Yeah.
screwed for me. I would miss like a little bit of marching band practice and a little bit of golf practice both times.
Yeah.
So, but it would be super busy. I would not
Yeah.
have any time. And obviously Monday and Wednesday I still have golf practice till pretty late.
Yeah.
And you still have to come home and do homework, right? Friday would be like would hopefully be off for me if I didn't have a football game, but I would also sometimes have a football game on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Saturday I would either have Saturday and Sunday I'd work usually because I worked at a breakfast place and I would still get up early, or I would have an invitation or something on Saturday and then I'd work Saturday. So then I work just Sunday, so I'd be busy the entire week.
Yeah.
And that gave me no time at all to do anything. And I literally, for that whole stretch,
Yeah.
the latest I would ever get up, for like 5 months or 4 months would be like 8 o'clock to go into work at 9 on the weekend.
Shit,
I would
you're
never
right,
wake
bro.
up past 8 o'ck. That's it.
So,
For
have you
like-
just been?
for
Have you been
5
like?
months.
locked
I was
in
locked
since-
into that. No, college screwed me up because
Okay.
I took 11 a.m. classes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But like, so I like got out of that, but
Yeah.
I was like locked into 8 a.m. for so long.
God damn.
And earlier because of school. So
Yeah,
time management is important.
That's like
I-
6. Up at 6.
Yeah, that's up at 6 type shit. So I definitely, if they taught time management in school, I think I would have. My first 2 years of high school would have been a lot better because managing my time through that was really difficult.
Yeah.
But I was able to do it. I was fine. But definitely, if there was like a class to teach some of the kids who like don't do extracurricular activities,
Yeah.
because obviously you both understand through golf and
Yeah.
other clubs that you've done, like you did track, right?
Yeah.
So you understand like a little bit of time management, even though you say you're bad at it, you still understand it though.
True.
Kids who
my stuff
literally
done.
don't do anything have nothing. They
Yeah,
don't
that's fair.
understand it.
Yeah, that's
they
very
can't
true.
like they just come home and do their like sit on their like computer and play video games and then do their homework whenever they choose.
Yeah.
They don't have time. Let me rephrase. They
Yeah.
have all the time, so they don't need to
They don't-
prioritize
yeah.
their time at all.
Yeah.
So when
and
they
it's
get to
like-
college, they're screwed.
Dude, it's such a
Crazy,
different.
right?
It's such a different world, bro. Being in like high school to college, it's crazy. Just like with like time, bro. Time is just. Time is money. Time is more valuable than freaking money, bro.
I think
But-
that's very true in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's. But before I go like somewhere crazy with it.
That's some crazy stuff.
Before I go somewhere crazy with it, bro.
What do you think?
What do you think about the class? Like, say, like, freaking Miss Minnie, you know?
Yeah.
She's teaching you guys time management course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you guys have to. I don't know. You know, I don't know the whole logistics of the
Yeah,
course,
I
but
don't
you're
know.
in it.
Yeah.
You're in it. How do you like it?
Do you think it helps?
I haven't taken the class yet.
You're pretend.
But
I'd probably like it. I don't know if I'd like it. I'd learn from it.
Would you gain something important, bro? Is like the question.
That's like a question you ask after you take a class.
See,
you can't imagine to take a
No.
class. I don't know the curriculum. at all.
I completely disagree because I think that like classes and like I feel like schools can implement like how to do taxes. Like,
Dude, exactly.
Why can't schools like implement a class about like actual adult things rather than solving for why. Like,
dude,
I don't need to solve for why. I'm trying to be a sports writer, bro. I'm so sorry, but I just don't have to do that.
But you know what everyone in their whole goddamn life
has to do?
Is like taxes.
Has
and,
to do taxes.
Fucking like paying bills.
All this bullshit, but we learn just fuck nothing in school.
Dude,
so.
it's, oh my gosh, bro. Why isn't there just like a damn class in high school? Cause like, bro, think about all the kids that like don't go to college as well. Because college, like, I feel like there's so much more opportunity nowadays where you don't have to go to college for it.
Yeah.
Like, but like back in the day, I feel like there wasn't as much. I mean, I can't really like super talk about that because I wasn't really alive, but.
Well, for sure.
But I feel like it's just like it's not a huge like if you didn't go to college, like you can still be like some crazy like anyone can.
That's like more like known now, but I think it's also more stigmatized that you have to go to college now rather than it was back in the day. I think that like I think parents now, they like they work super hard and they're like whether if they went to college or not, they made all this money to make sure that their kids can go to college and have a good future. And so it's like pressured and prioritized into your mind at a young age that you have to go to college. When in reality, you really don't, and you can make money and live like a perfectly happy life by not getting a college degree.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's just a stigma. It's the stigma that parents
stop the stigma.
Yes, exactly. Stop the stigma, people.
Stop the stigma and stop the damn schemes, guys. Okay, you got me paying $20,000 a damn year, and I can't print in color for free. Like, I'm gonna damn cry damn near, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I pull up, bro, to this campus, and I'm like thinking, I can at least print a couple of damn sheets of paper with color ink for free, because I just dropped them $20,000 a year, but hey, no.
No, sir.
Also, we'll see on the next podcast, but as of now, they took away my Photoshop and Adobe license, so I say screw them. I say screw them. USF, if you're listening to this, give me back my Photoshop. I don't even really need After Effects, but I would love to have it. Photoshop is essential for me. Next episode, I should have it back, though. I think I just have to reapply.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. We have to go check on the camera, bro.
Damn. Check the little camera. Was that shit not going?
Damn, bro. Why did it stop like that, bro?
Probably overheated.
IG. Alright, we're just gonna have like a little bit of blank. Alright, I'm starting it up again.
Lit. And we back.
Alright.
It's so stupid. We have like one of the best cameras in the game.
We literally I took the battery out of the damn camera and plugged it in so that we wouldn't have this problem. But we just had it at 17 minutes. Last time
it was at like 40 minutes.
Yeah, so that sucks. We're gonna see how this pans out, but it is what it is. There's gonna be like a small blank spot in there. So if you just saw the small blank spot, glad you stuck through it. I'm glad you're still here with us. We love you. Let's move on, I think.
Fire.
Actually, you know what? Before we go on to like some crazy talk, I just want to ask you, so like, what is your goal with your podcast?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I kind of touched on it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But it is to ultimately like get my toe into this sports industry.
Okay.
And just like honestly to learn a little bit of the skills of a podcast. Like, yes, I could say, oh, I really want the podcast to blow up, and like I don't have to like do anything besides like make my podcast.
Yeah.
Like, that's a pipe. That's not a pipe dream, but it's like it's very hard to attain that. It's not unattainable because you can, but it's not like my complete goal.
Okay.
Like I would be completely happy if I had 100 people who viewed my podcast in 4 years. And at the end of my college career, I can say I have made a podcast for 4 straight years consistently, and I know how to make I can like run my own podcast.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's very professional. Yeah. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to be able to show someone who's like or someone of employment.
Yeah.
So I can get my foot into the industry with something under my belt.
Yes.
So I am already respected. I have credibility. I don't want to be like, oh, I can write an article. That's about it. Yeah. Everyone can write an article. Can everyone do this, and this? No. Yeah. So I want to stand out. That's why I feel like people in college like don't do enough. They don't try and stand out to the crowd. Yeah. And that's what I want to be able to do to the people who are going to hire me in 4 years.
For sure.
Or 3 years, I should say.
Damn.
So that's my end goal. But if the podcast were to blow up, that'd be lit.
That'd be pretty lit.
Hey, go tap in right now.
Tap in for shout. Tap in for shout.
So,
purg podcast.
So it's kind of like a portfolio.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, for sure. And honestly, like, I really enjoy just doing it. Like,
yeah.
I enjoy pressing record on the mic and just having a good like discussion with my friend, like, about any like sports related content. I live, breathe, and eat sports. Literally, you can put sports on my TV and I could watch it for the rest of my life. If that's what I was told to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I could literally do that.
That's
just something I love to do. And if I can learn the skills of a podcast that can help my career and what I want to do, then like why wouldn't I do it?
What do you think the psychological effects of that would be?
What do you mean?
Just to sit there and watch sports for the rest of your life.
That's what you got out of that entire spiel.
Bro.
That's what you got.
Gentry.
I hate you, Gentry.
Gentry is a little bit rambunctious today.
Yeah, he's just really trying to stir up the drama here.
Maybe I am, man. It's just no human contact for the rest of your life.
I genuinely,
Just a
I
TV
swear I could watch sports for the rest of my life.
Just
chill.
chill.
Yeah, bro. I just, please, give me NFL games like that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Would you
Damn.
prefer
Throw
that
in
over
occasional Masters here and there. Fantastic.
Wow. So
I'm
like, would you need to switch it up or no? Like,
I don't think so.
damn.
I could just switch up the sport.
Give him
No, that's what I'm
20. Give
saying.
him 20 years and he's clawing his eyes out.
Like, are you switching it up hella? Like, are you going like
I
one
probably,
day
like,
football, one day? Like,
Probably, so I wouldn't like kill myself.
Like, I feel like 30 years in, you're gonna start like getting super into like spike ball.
I probably would tap into that. But,
Yeah,
still the fact remains, bro.
Yeah.
I would still watch this.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't be totally okay with that.
Yeah, he would be. Hey, 10 years in, he's. You know what? 10 years in, you know what he would be rocking with? ESPN 8 You know what we're gonna do with that 8? We're gonna flip it on its side and turn it into an infinity. Let's go. So no, I love that a lot though with the idea for the whole podcast. And, you know, standing out, I also think is super important in this world because not only is a lot of people going to college now and people are getting a higher education and all that, but also there's just so many hardworking people in this world, and there's so many non-hardworking people as well that are all fighting for the same job, and you have to just have, I feel like, some creative aspect to you, a reason that a company wants to hire you, you know?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I've actually like been doing the same thing kind of with, you know, all the music stuff, you know. And I didn't, when I first started it, I'm not even like, I didn't even know that I wanted to do it. It was just kind of like a fun thing. Like,
exactly.
I remember being on SoundCloud probably like, man, I don't even know, like 2014, 2015. Like, before like the SoundCloud like rap wave and all that, like this, like SoundCloud was still on like electronic music, and you know we got, but Pull Up was 2018 I guess, but I've been like doing SoundCloud for much longer.
But
than
you were
that.
on there way before.
Yeah, I was doing like
with the drowsy,
the drowsy, like, bro, I had like, oh my gosh, like the most trash beats ever I made on FL Studio, bro. I wish I still had that. That account might be out there somewhere.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Find it.
What about the collab you did with the light wheel? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the
pretty sick.
Ripples?
Yeah.
Ripples, yeah. Ripples Feet Drowsy is actually still on SoundCloud. That's a great song. I love that song. I did the signature drowsy flip on that, yeah, but yeah.
Signature drowsy flip. The wobble down.
It's like you, no, I can't give out the sauce like that, bro. I can't give out the sauce like that. But because I still have
said too much.
Yeah, you've said too much, buddy. Chill. Okay. Chill with the wobble draw. Hey.
Top G type.
Chill with the what?
Pull up.
Okay.
We'll bleep that out. We'll bleep that out.
Pull Up, you know, we dropped Pull Up on SoundCloud, I believe in 2018, and no one was like doing like the self promo shit, and I was just like, dude, screw it, I'm gonna like copy and paste. Like, I think I would put, dude, you can still see like all the comments on their account, dude. It's so funny. It's like,
it's hottest new rapper.
I just found the best song ever, or like hottest new rapper out, like best song. and then I would just link it to fucking pull up.
This kid's up next.
But like, you see it everywhere today, bro. Like, it's like you see it everywhere today. You wouldn't understand. Like, no one was doing that back then. It would get so many clicks. And
Nowadays, no one's clicking on that.
no, literally
But
no
back then,
one.
what? How many plays does Pull Up have now? More than
Almost
10,000.
7. No, almost 7K.
Almost
But that's just
7K,
on
that's a lot.
SoundCloud. That's just on SoundCloud. Almost 10K if you like probably.
Well, that's how
count everything.
marketing has changed, though.
Exactly, dude. It's
It
crazy.
changes like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, bro. It's literally the methods you have to find. Like literally right now, I just tapped in again. Sorry, but I can't give out the sauce. But I just tapped into some crazy method, and we pretty much gained, even you, bro.
Yeah, we've gained
Off the feet, like scholarship winners feature, bro. Like we've gained like 12 or 1,300 monthly listeners, I believe, in 7 days.
He's just going crazy with it now.
Yeah, the most we ever had was, I believe, 500. Not even. We were like getting right near to 500 monthly listeners. Always, we were like always 300 to 500.
1,000 streams in 7 days.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Yep, blowing
Like
up.
Now
Listen
we have
to the music, guys.
we just
Come on.
said
yeah, tap into that.
That's some fire stuff.
1,500
Come on.
monthly
Hey.
listeners.
There's a reason music marketing is going up right now, because that's what we do. And
Music marketing. That's
It's
literally
like-
exactly what they're doing right now is music marketing.
Bro, that's
what song is blowing up? Music marketing.
exactly. That's why
That's
I love
just the good
that.
energy of the world, bro.
Yeah, it really
flow
is.
through your hard work. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's showing, man. It's
For sure.
I'm glad it's paying off. Like
Still going up. baby.
because
Always going up.
always going up, but it's just like it feels good to definitely see like not the huge numbers, but definitely huge for us.
Yeah. It's
But
bigger
you
than
didn't like
anything
think
we've
you would
ever
get
seen.
there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't think you.
Well,
like you didn't think that would like that's what was gonna happen when you like were doing the stuff back in 2015.
Oh, for sure, bro, for
Like,
sure.
When I dropped Pull Up, you told me I was gonna have 1,500 monthly listeners right now on Spotify.
Yeah, but like on some actual good tracks, bro, is like
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like we just went so up in like the production and all that, like everything, bro. Like just like with the podcast, it's like as you keep progressing with it, it's just gonna keep getting better and better. And like if you can start out with something, like I've listened to every episode of the Purg podcast, and let me tell you that every episode, even if like I'm not the biggest NBA fan, I like never watch basketball. I can rock with the NFL and obviously PGA, but even stuff that like I don't really like know all that much about, like he lays it out and like it's just a good, easy to understand. Like it's not like, oh, like what the hell is he talking about? It's like, yeah, I can get that, and then it's like interesting. You make it interesting, especially like when you had your cousin on and you were doing like the top 10 and all that. Like that's super like interesting stuff. I feel like people want to hear that.
Yeah.
Like top 10s and stuff are like, it's just always like, wow. There goes the camera again, but that's okay. If I can get it fast, there will only be a small.
Look.
Only
No,
a
hey.
small.
A little tiny edit out.
Just a small
First on
edit out.
blank.
Hey,
Thank you.
Enjoy the tan screen, because I think I'm gonna do the tan
Yeah.
screen again, just like
Fire.
last time. We're gonna have to figure out this damn camera, but you know, the GoPro Hero 8, it's beautiful and it has super view, and you know,
It's a beautiful.
Everything
girl.
has flaws, you know.
every beautiful thing in life has its flaws.
Nothing's perfect.
Nothing is perfect for sure, and yeah, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? What are you feeling?
I don't know, man.
How are you vibing?
I'm doing good, bro.
Damn, bro, it's 28 minutes.
I know, just.
Dude, I swear I just looked at it and it was like 5.
No, you're a
No,
liar,
because
bro.
I
Because
did
you
that.
literally said 17 earlier.
Because I did the
I'm sorry.
I just kept him in the lie like
I'm
that.
a
You didn't have to
huge.
do-
My bad. Huge fucking liar type shit. But hey, it is what it is. You know, your boy can be a bit forgetful
I
sometimes.
hit you with the
Happens.
5 beeps.
Happens with the tree type shit.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man. So yeah, podcast going good.
I'm trying.
Music going good.
Yeah.
It's all going good.
I think that we're all putting our time and effort into stuff that we want to do.
Yeah.
And stuff that makes us happy, and that's
Exactly.
all you can do in life.
It really is, bro. Because
To me.
it
That's
seems
the key.
it seems to me like people are so like I don't know if they're like afraid or if they're like if they don't want like people to like follow their dreams.
Nah, bro, it's literally the mindset. It's all a mindset to me.
Yeah.
You gotta like whatever you put your mind to, you can do. If you like have control over your mind and what you want to do, and what actions your mind takes, then you can control your own life and your own destiny.
Yeah.
I feel like people let society take what like their mindset is.
Beep. 30 minutes.
Thank you again, Gentry, for
you,
interrupting my point. Thank you. But society just makes you like do whatever they want and like entangles you in their pressure.
Yeah.
And it's just not a good way to have a mindset. Not a good mindset to have.
I feel like there's too much societal influence these days.
Societal influence on everything.
Literally
everything. Name one thing that doesn't have societal influence.
Literally, that's what I was talking about when I said what makes a sport a sport. It's all society decides on what makes a sport a sport.
Yeah.
That was my whole point.
Dude, that sucks, bro. Because you say that, and I'm thinking like, what doesn't like society have an effect on? And I was saying for like music just ran through my head, and then I thought about it for like a second longer, like not even, and I was like, bro, like these kids can't even like listen to music that they want to, like not they can.
They can, but
they can, but like they won't, just because people say whatever they say about it, like, oh, we don't like this guy.
The SD card is full.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fantastic.
I guess we're doing audio only for the rest.
Yeah.
Hit the audio only.
Hey,
damn.
it was good when it lasted, I think. The camera was good when it lasted. That's my fault. Should have thought of that.
It's alright.
It's okay. You
That's
guys,
definitely the problem with it too, is the SD card.
you didn't even want to look at us anyways, did you?
Yeah.
They got a bit of the Orlando sand.
That's fine. We're
They
in Orlando.
got the
Send it
scenery
up.
for 30 minutes. We can keep it rolling for
For
like
sure.
15
They got 30
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
But society really does impact literally everything.
It does.
You
like,
can't do. I like the music example because I feel like even I feel pressured to play like music in front of people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like what I actually truly like. Like what can I like? What. Like, oh, if I play this song in front of this person, they're gonna be like, oh, this song's trash. And
Yeah.
Then you feel shitty, right?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
that's just like that. But that's like society. Not even that's not society. That's your friend. But
Yeah.
Put it in a bigger example. You get told you have aux at a party.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Are you gonna play your own playlist?
No.
Or are you gonna play something that everyone could fuck with?
Yeah, that's
You're gonna
exactly.
play something everyone is gonna listen to and
Yeah.
gonna bump to.
That's literally crazy because,
No, go for it.
like, I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. You've got your own playlist.
Yeah.
Everyone has, like, do you think everyone has their own playlist?
No, people who go on like Rap Caviar, bro.
That's
That's like the
Nah, bro. I think everyone has their own playlist for show. Everyone has at least one.
yeah,
one
but there's
playlist
so
on
many
their phone.
simple.
People don't be like
there's so
making.
many simple people out there.
Like,
Bro.
my mom has at least like songs that she'll like click and she'll like listen to.
Okay, my mom literally does too. So I think, but dude, I'm just thinking of this one interaction. I don't want to say the name, but the initials are IM. And I know there's probably no way you're watching this, but if you are, know that you suck because you listen to Rap Caviar only, I'm pretty sure. Actually, that's not true at all, but they definitely like just go.
That's not good.
They definitely
don't
just
be
go.
just putting on random playlists like that, bro.
Like
Make your own stuff. Get your own little flair in there.
exactly.
Come
dude.
on, bro.
Literally, dude, society gets to choose the music and shit because of those playlists, bro. It used to be radio and the mob.
Yeah.
The mafia and the mob chose everything that was on the radio because they own the music industry. And nowadays, it's just tech giants like Spotify and Apple and all the freaking whatever, UMG and all that, the record labels. They're paying them under the table for the fucking placements on the playlist.
Yeah.
And that's the radio nowadays. It's just playlists.
What's the difference between the mob running the show
Yeah.
and big corporations running a show? Think about it.
One
Truly
of them
think.
one of them is called the mob and the other is called Big.
That's all you can give me.
I
though.
think
like
I think
like,
the
think about
only thing is
The
violence.
mob is
The
maybe
violence.
a little yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, even then though, Facebook destroys people's lives, bro.
Oh,
people,
for sure.
People with like big corporate, they like are destroying other people's jobs, having a monopoly on like certain aspect of like the economy, having a monopoly destroys people's jobs and like way of income.
Yeah.
And like that's violence in a different way to me. And I
wow,
just like
you're right.
What you
That's
just said that about like mobs, I was like, damn, like low key. Mobs running let's say mobs running like Brooklyn, like when the Italian mob is running. Brooklyn, right? Like they protect and they own everything, but so does Facebook right now, but in a larger larger stance. They own everything. They own all of you because you have you hooked.
They literally
we were talking about this earlier, but
no,
that's just crazy. That like I think things never really change; they just grow.
Yeah, dude.
In a bigger way.
Oh my gosh,
They just change faces.
Dude, because everyone just for some reason, bro, like, I guess some people are just born and they just want to, like, control the world or something.
I think that's
or
like
control the most
nature
people.
sometimes.
Dude, I don't know. Like, me, bro, I don't want to control shit, bro. I think that would be so damn boring. Like, if I controlled everyone, bro. You know? Like, I would, like...
It's not boring, that's a lot of work,
like
bro.
Tom Rogers.
No, but everyone would be boring.
Hey, if Tom Rogers,
if you're listening to this...
Oh, screw Tom. I was like, who the hell
is
Tom Rogers?
Get out. Hey, I think you explain to the viewers who Tom Rogers is.
Okay,
this could be a talking point. I think we talk about this.
Okay, so... we're moving over to maybe a lesson about morals and respect here.
Yeah,
so we're at Reunion Resort in Orlando, which is a very nice resort, I'd say. It has 3 championship golf courses, one designed by Arnold Palmer, one designed by Jack Nicklaus, one designed by Tom Watson. Let's get into the story. We're at the Mini Putt, which is a new attraction here at Reunion, at least from what I've seen. I haven't seen it when we've been here in the past. So we're playing that at what? What did we get there? It was
maybe like 10:30 when we got there.
10:30 when we got there. We played we got to the back 9 of the Mini Putt. So it was probably and we were definitely taking our sweet old time with it.
Well, for sure, it was 5 of us playing.
Yeah, five
Mini Putt. That takes a pretty long time.
Yeah, five people playing Mini Putt. So we're getting wrapped up on this one hole, and what do we hear? Like, let's go.
No, the guy he's like, oh, the course is closed.
No,
let's go.
He said, let's go.
No, he definitely said the course is like, he was definitely saying like, so it's like, it's closed.
Yeah.
But
I didn't even hear that.
I didn't hear it
just
either.
very, very disrespectful tone.
And
talking about us like we were like some little hooligans.
Well, to add more context, there was like 5 or 6 little
hooligans.
Little hooligans.
Yeah.
Running around, having a good old time, nothing against them. Loved them. They were great kids. They showed us how to get in. They're nice. They weren't like doing anything bad. They're just having fun. And so I was like, oh, like Sir Tom is talking to them, right? Mm-hmm. No, he's talking to us, and keep in mind that we're with
grown adults.
Yeah, 2 grown adults, my mom and my dad and all that, and it was just beyond what you would expect at a nice resort. And we definitely gave, well, my dad, he definitely I just started laughing, bro. I was like, I'm gonna laugh in this guy's face. Like, he's a security guard. It's not a cop, like
nothing real is gonna happen from it.
Yeah, respect him, obviously, but if you're not gonna show respect to us, it's like, come on, like,
I have no reason to show respect to you.
Yeah, exactly. And even though we left the golf course, and the lights were on, though, is the thing.
Yeah,
the
so
lights
they claim like that it closes at 11, and I remember checking the clock, it was like 11:15.
Yeah.
And but if it's closed, turn the lights off. That's not our fault. We were on there when it was open. We were on there.
He told us specifically they forgot to turn the lights off on us.
So that is again not our fault, and for him to be extremely disrespectful is not right. And your father handled that correctly.
Yeah, for sure.
And right when he was walking out, I don't know if you guys saw this, I pulled the gun out of his holster and I pointed it at him and I made him do a cheeky little jig.
We know that one's not true because security guards don't have guns. So thank you for that one. But
yeah, good one, Gentry.
It was his taser.
Gentry got his jokes tonight.
So Gentry tased him and he started doing a little jiggy. Yeah,
but
so
definitely just I think the moral of that is
the golden rule is true. Treat others how you like to be treated.
I agree, Gentry.
But another point, people like that. Some people, and I've said this before. Julian said this before, not on here, but just talking.
Just in life, yeah.
People who get like a little bit of power especially like you can see this in teachers and stuff in school. You'll give them like a little bit of power, like the little people who walk around, the aides, aides,
or sometimes subs.
Yeah,
subs for sure.
You'll throw them a little bit of power, and they'll just like, they'll just turn into like a maniac.
Straight to the head.
Yeah, straight to the head.
It's like they just freaking snorted 5 perks or something, dude.
Oh.
They think they run everything.
They literally do. It's
they
like
have to be above everyone else.
Yeah.
They've been given this little bit. I'm a little bit powerful than you, so I'm just.
So yeah, you're gonna
so
like hold it over your
yeah.
head. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not. Like, and that's
which I think is mad.
Everyone's human.
I know, but that's like the different like parts of people. Like you said, you don't want to have like going back to the control thing. Like, you don't want to have control, right? Like over anyone, but people really do.
Yeah.
And so any inkling of power they get, they just like need to like control everything that their power can give them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like say like a sub, right? Oh, they are the sub of this class for this day. I get to own you pretty much for this day, and I can tell the teacher anything. Like that's like, you know what I mean? They just have like that. They just have a little control. Like for going back to Tom Rogers, he has control of his little place, and he probably has some miserable life going on, right?
Yeah.
Has all his problems. So he's like, oh, this family's passed here late. You know what? I'm gonna be really rude to them. And I'm not even noticing that because he has the power to, because we're in the wrong, technically.
Damn.
We're in the wrong. So he has the power to do that. So he's just going to say it, and he can act however he wants. But that is the wrong thing to do and the morally incorrect thing to do.
Don't be like that.
Don't be like Tom Rogers. Be nice. Like Ice World.
Yeah. Like,
Swish.
that just kind of like popped something in my brain. Like,
interesting one here.
Tom probably like cannot control so much stuff in his own life, and that he has to like exert all his control into like owning us on like the mini part or whatever. You know what I mean?
Like it's minimized, but he can control that though.
Yeah,
and all the other things in his life, for example, let's just say Tom Rogers, his wife's divorcing him.
Yeah,
his kids hate him, and he's losing his house.
Yeah,
he can't control those things. Yeah. You know what he can't control? This family on a golf course that is
nice little family.
This nice family that is past, that's in the wrong. And I can scream at them and tell them to get out. And that can make him feel better for about 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
And but that's how some people are.
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
that this episode is crazy because I feel like we've had like 4 different realizations about just random things.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole podcast.
Dude, that's like
that's
the
beauty. That mob realization to me was crazy.
Bro, that's sick, because that was also crazy to me too, bro. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we were talking about it earlier, like he was like, bro, we're not like going in with like any topics.
Yeah,
or
I was like
nothing.
confused because we were talking about that earlier. Like my podcast's super planned.
No, for sure.
Like yours is the complete opposite of that.
Somehow it just works, bro. Like I don't even know. Like literally, this is the second one.
Yeah.
And somehow it just works. Like literally, dude. I was thinking I was like, bro, like think of some stuff you would want to talk about. Like we can definitely have some points, and like we never did.
No,
and we literally like the first thing he said was, "Hey, I guess we're going into this unplanned." I'm like, and look, 42 minutes later.
I
don't think we need to plan it.
Yeah. And sorry again about the camera. But.
Rip the cam. But.
First ever thing, Julian comes up to me, he says, I was thinking maybe we do a little podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah? And he
This is about the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he texted me a little note to write down ideas. And he's like, put some ideas in here that we can talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, share the note with him and all.
He didn't put anything in there either.
I was at work. To be fair.
I was so
getting the bread.
I was sitting on the couch. I was sitting on the couch.
Watching TV and eating chips.
Disney Plus. That I pay for.
Yeah.
Shout out David for the Disney Plus account.
And then
we
just didn't, you know.
Yeah, we didn't. I looked in the note actually the other day.
There's nothing in the note.
I looked at the
absolutely
note.
nothing.
I definitely looked at
it. You
just
put your catchphrase in there.
I just didn't. Oh, that's true.
Oh my gosh, bro. Say it right now. We haven't said it this whole time.
I think it fits perfectly for this episode too.
Yeah, a little to say about a lot of things.
We've hit a lot of things, and we've said a little bit about it all.
Dude, it's literally so true, is it?
Yeah, it's super true. I think that's literally the catchphrase.
Yeah, it is. Like,
wow.
Damn. Also, bro, I've been thinking, like, I definitely won't change the name of the pod, but I was thinking, like, it could also be called, like, the Super View pod.
The Super View.
Yeah, because of, like, the camera.
That's kind of a fire name.
Yeah, maybe if, like, the camera didn't shut off.
Yeah.
Then
so right now it's the no view pod, but eventually, it'll be the super view pod or whatever. It already has been and all that. So.
Whatever.
Yeah, we're hitting 45 minutes here, and we kind of have a moral, and I don't even know what I was trying to say there, but we have like a decision to make.
We're gonna keep going a little bit
on if we keep pursuing this podcast episode or if we end it here. I think.
I say.
And I low key think like, I don't know. Should we all just say it on 3?
Damn. Do we vote like just on 3? If we go or not?
Yeah. Just say go or no.
Okay.
Okay.
What do they mean?
What do you
What do you
think?
think it means, bro?
I don't know. Just
go
sure.
means keep going, and no means stop it. They just hit 45. So.
I think we should say go or stop.
Fine.
Okay, whatever. All right.
3, 2, 1,
go. Let's
freaking
go!
I low-key was thinking about saying stop because I thought you both were definitely gonna say stop.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's such a
And I was like, hey, guess what? That's a sign.
Damn!
That's such a silent influence. You know why? Because
That's crazy.
if you said stop and we both said go,
Yeah.
You
then
both would have felt like,
that would
we
be-
should stop.
then that would be mad embarrassing for you. And so
Nah, bro, I don't think
but
so.
we all thought the same. We all
No,
thought that same thing. At
No,
least
you're
I
right.
thought that. So none of us could say stop.
I think you may be right, but I also felt like you both, if I would have said stop, you both were like, damn, he's trying to stop.
Yeah.
Maybe stop.
No,
And,
for sure.
Like, if one of you would have said stop, I would feel bad.
No, for sure.
And that's society again
Yeah.
putting pressure on you.
Damn
you
it,
feel like you have to,
damn it.
you literally have to
I'm
please
shaking my fist
everyone.
at society.
But you can't please everyone. You can literally never please everyone.
Yeah, be
So-
yourself, guys. You know,
That's literally what that vote just proved.
You
is
don't
be
have
yourself, and we all just were ourselves.
Dude,
I
that was
said
like the
go.
sickest thing
there.
ever, bro. Because I was like, if one of us says stop, it's gonna look so stupid.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
But we
hesitate
all
to
kind
say
of
go,
thought
though.
that. So
damn, bro, that was actually lit as hell, bro. That got me hyped.
what a social experiment we just had, guys.
Oh my gosh, bro. We should like.
Wow.
I hate you for saying that so much.
Dude, it's like
such
you brought me back to
social
like
experimenters.
2015 YouTube pranks with that one, buddy. The homeless man social experiment on the side of the road, and then the YouTuber like takes the change that they made instead of like giving it
Damn.
to the other guy. I've seen it go
That's
both.
so mad.
No, I've seen it go
What do you
both
think about
ways,
that?
but
What do you think about that? Like, you just got taken back to 2015 by him just like saying something.
Yeah.
What about like music?
Yeah.
Do you get like taken back to a moment, like when you hear like
Some
a song,
specific song. could
like
take
a
you back to
specific
moment.
song?
I
can go
I
back
have
to a
one-
vivid memory.
I have one perfect song in mind, and I think someone out there will know what I'm talking about because when I put that song on, they think of the same moment too.
Okay.
Because they put it on once that night. Someone put it on. I don't even know who it was.
Go for
And
it.
I thought I was singing it the rest of the night.
Yeah, sing the tune, bro.
Oh, I can't. That'll give it away too much.
Oh, what? I thought you were trying to do that.
What do you mean?
Okay.
No, I'm just putting
sorry.
it out there, man. There's just one little tune, man.
But
And it was
you-
the first time I ever heard the song. I don't know if it was the first time I ever heard the song. It was like the first time I listened to the song.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that shit was stuck in my head for the rest of the night. It was so fire. It's still a good song. I just don't
Exactly,
listen to it
but
as much
literally,
as
if I put that, say like I knew the song,
If
and
I
put it on right now,
I put the
you're-
first note, I'm taken back to
You're
that night.
you're transported right back there. That's the
Yeah.
power of music. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
It's the power of this is a big part of my life that I that I realize is that like that's taking us right back. That's all nostalgia. You literally crave nostalgia. That's what the human mind craves. I
Damn.
think that's and that some people more than others, but like even without you even like knowing it, you crave nostalgia. Like here's a little thing that one of my fraternity brothers like showed me, and it's very true.
Yeah.
Think about what you used to do as a kid, like the little things you used to do as a kid, and think about what you want to do in the future.
Yeah.
Like I want to be a sports writer, right?
Yeah.
What did I do as a kid, bro? I watched sports and I would write like little stories here and there.
For sure.
What do I want to do now? A sports writer, right?
Yeah.
My friend, right? He would collect baseball cards.
Yeah.
And he would like look at the stats on the back and stuff. And like that was like his whole life as a kid.
Yeah.
What does he want to do now? He's literally recording stats for a baseball team.
That's lit, bro.
Like I feel like that's everything in your life, like whether you know it or not sometimes, is like driven based off of nostalgia.
Dang, bro.
That's like my nickname in my fraternity.
I mean, you could say
Nostalgia Pacifica, which literally means nostalgia peaceful.
Dang.
So that's what I realized, and that nostalgia is like a crazy thing.
Yeah.
So and my big helped me realize that, and that's just like a big realization to have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you could say nostalgia. But
nostalgia.
I think that's just kind of like a simpler word for it. I think we're molded by experience. I think
it's the same thing as like almost.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But you can take, like, if you're a kid, you take a kid and you grow him up in like a household that's, I don't know how to say this without being
like canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's in a rough household. I understand.
If you're growing up, you put a kid in and you raise them in like a homophobic, racist
household. For sure. It's just always gonna know.
And then you take another kid and you put them in like with two dads.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna turn out different. But is there something like? That's just they're just gonna turn out different, I guess.
I think
only your experiences.
Yeah,
your brain is only
that's true. That's a big thing.
You could say that.
Like why? Like what if Hitler grew up in Canada? Like would he have become Hitler? No.
Yeah.
No, because it's all molded by his experience. He's all molded from the war, his failed art
career.
What
if he would have never failed art school?
Yeah,
what if he would have
never
had a failed art career? He could have been something. He would have been an amazing artist instead of one of the world's renowned, the worst dictators of all time. Like it's all about experiences.
Screw him.
I think that's what you're proving with that. And that's very true.
Yeah, and that's true, but that's kind of saying that everyone has the same brain. Which isn't true. I think there was something off about Hitler that made him want to go and kill all those people, right?
Yeah.
Not like there were other anti-Semitic people.
But do you think he was born that way? Is that what you're saying?
I think it was a bit of both.
I
think it was a bit of both. There's
so
something
do you think people
that made him want to go and become dictator. He took action, like he had his thing and he went for it. Other people had that, yeah, and they would do it on maybe like a smaller scale.
Okay. I like your point.
There's something different in his brain.
Then I have a question to pose to you: are people inherently good or bad?
Dang, yeah.
Truly, if you put two people in a white room and they're both like same everything,
yeah,
and you put them in a white room, are they inherently good or bad or nothing?
I
think they're not. I think
they're nothing as well.
I think there is.
People don't think that's a valid response. Say if they're inherently good or bad, and you say nothing.
Yeah.
People don't think that's a good response, but I think that's the fact response.
I literally think that I'm sure your brain can be born with different freaking lumps or
you can have
different squiggles,
different mutations or something or whatever would happen.
But does that define
But I think it's all
grown up in a I don't know. You see this in movies. I don't know if this really happens in real life.
Yeah.
But media reflects reality. So there's a kid growing up in a loving family, but he's over here killing a bunch of animals. Like a telltale sign
Jeffrey Dahmer
of a psychopath.
Yeah.
Or a serial killer.
Yeah.
Is killing animals when they're
younger.
for
sure.
But how young?
But perhaps
what made him want to go kill the animals? That has to be something in their brain because there's a thing about a serial killer and a regular person.
There's probably some people that are just
I feel like that's proof of a higher power. Maybe their soul is a little bit corrupted.
Yeah.
It
could be literally anything. You never know what they experience.
You don't know.
It could be an experience in the womb or something. Literally maybe their sperm cell barely beat out another one or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's in your DNA.
Maybe, but I'm saying maybe it's even shit they hear when they're one.
Oh yeah.
Or see.
Yeah.
When they're one
maybe they saw one thing they're in a baby seat in a car.
Yeah.
And then they see their father is driving and they hit a deer on the road.
Just something like that, right?
And even when they're one, that shit sticks with them.
Yeah, exactly. And you may not remember that. You don't remember shit when you were one, but your brain is growing and changing so much from 1 to 18.
Yeah.
why can't from that 1 to 6 range you find something that's completely traumatic that you don't even remember, that just screws with your brain and makes you some sort of evil person, or maybe vice versa. There's something that you see that makes you like an amazing person that wants to help people. Like, that's why I think that people are just nothing, because like without your experiences, like what if like I don't know, what if Martin Luther King Jr. grew up in a racist household that like just hated white people. It was never for equality. That could genuinely have happened if he grew up in a household that was racist. Like, he would never happened.
Yeah.
Like, his whole movement never
occurred. Yeah.
Like, that's all experiences. Like, that's why people are just inherently
Dang,
nothing.
same with like Abe Lincoln.
Exactly. Abe Lincoln would not have freed the slaves if he would have grew up in the South and they were all racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no, that's just a couple examples of that, but just.
No, that's very true. I think definitely it boils down to what you've seen, what you've heard, and what you've experienced. And personally, I guess if there is if you're born inherently like good or bad, I think the only way that could be possible is if we are reincarnated,
or if it's a higher power controlling. Destinies.
But
that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I wish we could get into it, but low-key, we gotta wrap it up here.
For sure.
We gotta wrap it up here, but
it's been a nice one, bro. 55.
55, bro. Like, it's not gonna hit an hour, I don't think. And low-key, I don't want it to. This is only the second episode, and we have so many that are gonna hit an hour.
Yeah.
And you'll definitely be on one of those, bro. Thank you for coming.
Hey, thank you for having me. Thank you, Gentry, for having me. Appreciate it. It's been a good time.
Thank you for coming.
Gentry.
Always
a great time at the Ice World Podcast. And before we head out, I would just like to give you a few things to note. Please hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Please hit the notification bell. Please hit the like button.
Oh yeah.
If you are on Spotify, please give it a 5-star rating. And follow it as well. And also on Spotify, on episode 1, if you go back, I dropped a little Q&A. I might do it the same on this one. There's a little Q&A. I don't know exactly how it works, but you guys can put what you want to hear, what you want to see, anything like that, any ideas you have. Drop it in there. We'll see it. Same with the YouTube comments. Also, this will be on Apple Pod, and just listen to it there. There's nothing else you have to do.
This will be
except maybe add it to your
maybe one more
this
thing
will be on Apple.
There's one more thing. I know I've said this already.
Yeah.
Check out my podcast. For sure.
I was getting to A.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
Just making sure.
Also, Purg Podcast. That's on YouTube. That is on Spotify. That is on Apple. And we'll have the link to it. I'll link it in the description and all that.
For sure. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Anything, we're closing it out, bro. Just say like some final stuff.
Yeah. If you made it this far, put a little cinnamon toast crunch in the comments.
Okay, cinnamon toast crunch. I like that.
I like that. Definitely put a little cinnamon toast crunch. And blow us a kiss in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. That'd be great. I would love a kiss.
Yeah.
I'll blow you guys a kiss right now.
Kiss in the comments. Big hugs. All that.
Amen.
Ice World things.
Ice World.
Freedom and
Yeah. You guys good?
I'm good, bro, but I just want to keep talking.
I know you said what you
Hey, it's alright. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, final round of daps.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, they'll be fine. Hopefully,
everyone's getting like 30 daps.
Yeah.
Always get 30 daps.
Everyone, right now, we're doing a dap up to the audience. All 3 of us. Make sure you snap.
All right.
Make sure you drink your water. Love you guys.
Stay hydrated.
This has been
Ice Roll Podcast episode 2.
This has been the Ice World Podcast, where we got a little bit to say about a lot of things.
Let's get it.